This is Property Source Radio, 222-6397. I'm Brenna Hartman, the Fixie Chick, live from High Falls. We've got open lines. Our guest today is Ted Wood with Ted Wood Real Estate Services. We've been talking about City Living Sundays and getting into a little bit about the grants and the available opportunities out there for homeowners in the city area. Thanks again for joining us today, Ted.
Thank you for having me here.
So the $30,000 down payment grant. Let's get into that a little bit. I think that interests our listeners quite a bit.
Well, yep, that's the program, if you will, that I'm talking about, and I'll just use that as the word rather than try to explain all the acronyms that are out there for these types of properties. We have, oh heavens, it over the years, I've been involved with them since probably 1993 or 94. And I would say that I've put together at least 600 or 700 new houses in the city for what is considered low to moderate income people. When I say put together, I help the customers, the buyers, get into the homes. You'll probably recognize a development next to the public market. That was one of the first ones done years and years ago. It's called First Place. There's 43 new homes. Again, it was done in 93, 94, 98, all through there.
I am familiar with that. I am familiar, and I do frequent the public market quite a bit, and I wish I lived right next door to that place.
Yeah. And the nice thing about that is that those properties, the new construction or the rehabbed homes, the people look at me and say, oh, yeah, we're throwing our government money away, the $30,000 down payment. Well, no, just the opposite. The people that buy these houses literally have a tremendously lower foreclosure rate than the average American. The average American, of all mortgages, approximately in the days, nowadays a little different, but in the days, the average foreclosure rate would be about 4% of all people would lose their home. With this program, it was down to about 1/10 of 1%. So a much stronger home ownership, which of course shores up our tax base and gives us the money right back where we need it.
Maybe these are people who are living within their means?
Indeed, they are.
Very good.
Unlike Pat and I.
Right. No. We live like rock stars.
Well, they are required to come to home ownership training classes for up to a year and a half after they buy the house.
Shouldn't everybody have to do that?
You really should, because that is really what is fueling, if you will, the low foreclosure rate. Because of budgeting and living within your means, we show them why they were qualified for a mortgage, and don't exceed that now just because you're all excited and you got a house, you borrowed $60,000. Too many people think, wow, I just borrowed $60,000. I should go buy a new car too because I got good credit. Yeah. Well, that's when they go bad.
Sounds like a little bit of the good old principles and the good American life, and this is how you do it. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back at you. We're going to talk some more with Ted Wood from Ted Wood Real Estate Services. We're talking about City Living Sundays today, and also how you can qualify for a $30,000 grant for your next home. Brenna Hartman here with Pat Coyne and Ted Wood. More Property Source Radio coming up after the break. Excuse me, propertysourceradio.com.